Matrimandir has been there in my being. I mean, especially in this last decade plus, so much. It's like filled my life. It's the powerhouse. It's the energy source. It's everything that can make Auroville Auroville. Matrimandir is my happy place. I feel energized and I feel home. Well, I heard about Auroville when I was in London in 1968, 69, and that kind of changed my life, and I set me on a journey to come here. So I suppose Matrimandir was a part of that package. When I got here in 1971, it was the first thing. I started my Auroville life at Matrimandir. I had met somebody who had been to the ashram, who was busy with young people in London, telling them about the philosophy and the evolutionary view of consciousness of Sri Aurobindo. And I was completely captivated. It seemed like the answer to all my questions. And at the same time, he was saying, well, and this was in 68, 70, they're just about to start to build this place, Auroville, this city, where one can go and live this philosophy, this way of being. And the integral yoga of Sri Aurobindo can be your life. So on this basis, I headed this direction. I came here. I came here in overland by bus from London in 1971 and arrived in Pondicherry on the 15th of August. We knew that the Matrimandir was the soul of Auroville, no? And we had to build it. And so in that few weeks, I was part of the team that in the early morning and the evening were trying to dig the hole. Since December 2001, I've been part of the executive team of Matrimandir. We were asked by the selection committee in the first round to make a 4-year plan for our time as executives. And it came very like this, that the Matrimandir should be finished, including the lake, by Mother's 150th birth anniversary on the 21st of February 2028. She says it's a place to learn to concentrate. But if you sit there and you go inward, it puts you completely in touch with that dynamic aspect of I'll call the impersonal divine, right? But when I go for my own personal time, then I just try to switch off. I just try to let it all and be open to, feel that energy in its purity without its manifestations, if you like, Let the thoughts go, let the feelings go, let the body relax, and just like swim in the purity of the force, I've learned that it's somewhere for absolutely anybody and everybody. It's there as like a treasure house for humanity. Because Mother had said so many things about keeping the isolating zone, and people must ask, and permission should be given, and we have a tendency in our human way of dealing with these very important parameters to become exclusive. But actually, I've learned in my work at Matrimandir, you cannot judge anything or anybody bites outside at all. You have no idea who's going to be completely transformed by the experience of the Matrimandir. And it's not always the people who behave well, and it's not always the people who follow the rules, and it's, so. And we're always trying to remember this place. Auroville belongs to humanity as a whole. Mother has said, and you can feel it's true, the sooner it's finished, the better it will be for everyone, and particularly the Aurovillians. Once that concrete thing is there, the lake is there, the gardens have been put in their at least their first manifestation. Some of them are already on their third manifestation, but they will evolve. I think maybe the building may not evolve a lot, but it's going to need a lot of deeply loving care. It will always be work and a place to come and do things together at Matrimandir. It's not a building like a Gothic cathedral that can last 100 years without getting fixed, right? It needs fixing daily. Yeah, the lake should be fully excavated. That implies at least 1 or 2 bridges over that lake, all of which will have to be somehow in that conformity of language, of design, of the gardens and the Matrimandir. All has to be done with exquisite good taste, And on the west side, there will be beyond the lake, there will be the beautiful reception pavilion. Beyond the lake, there will be a lot of very beautiful buildings with a lot of greenery and beauty. Then you will have the oval road will be finished. Right now it's only half done. And within that there will be these 12 gardens, and each one, gardens change both over time but even by season. And it will be a sanctuary,